evening and welcome to our 9 p.m. English news brought to you live by RTD. The 40th anniversary ceremony. The entire region celebrates the national celebration with a joy.
Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. The leaders of countries, brothers and friends continue to express their wishes for success to our nation on the occasion of our 40th anniversary of independence. The messages of congratulations from the part of the heads of state and government of countries, brothers and friends, and forming all on the occasion of the celebration of our 40th anniversary national and more success to the nation of Djibouti continue to arrive in these days at the presidency of the Republic. In their respective telegrams, the leaders of the country, brothers and friends of Djibouti, expressed the wishes of well-being and vitality to our people. They welcomed also the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, for his tireless efforts in his prosperity to redouble continuously the benefit of development. The King of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the custodian of the two holy places, His Majesty Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, is one of the leaders having recently expressed their best wishes of sympathy and brotherhood to our nation and on the occasion of the 40th anniversary of national independence. In his message, the King of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has formulated on behalf of the government and the people of Saudi Arabia its best wishes and its most sincere congratulations to His Excellency Ismail Omar Guelleh, the President of the Republic. He has also wished to the government and the people of Djibouti more progress and prosperity. The Crown Prince of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Vice President of the Council of Ministers and Minister of Defense, His Royal Highness Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, has also sent a similar message to the head of state. These two messages are in the wake of the telegrams of the same nature already transmitted to the President of the Republic by the President of the French Republic, His Excellency Emmanuel Macron, the Queen of the United Kingdom, Her Majesty Elizabeth II, the Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jabbar Al Sabah, the Sultan of Oman, His Majesty Qaboos bin Said, the King of the Kingdom of Jordan, His Majesty Abdullah II bin Al Hussein, the King of the Kingdom of Morocco, His Majesty Mohammed VI, the King of the Kingdom of Bahrain, His Majesty Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Prince Heir to the throne of the Kingdom of Bahrain, His Highness Royal Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the President of the Federal Republic of Germany, His Excellency Frank-Walter Steinmeier, the President of the Republic of Tunisia, PJK Dessebsi, the President of the Republic of Algeria, Abdulaziz Al Bouteflika, the President of the Republic of Sudan, Omar Hassan al-Bashir, the President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Mohammed Abdullahi Mohammed. Other messages and similar messages have been also sent to the President from the President of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Mulatu Teshome, the Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, His Excellency Haile Mariam Desalegn, the President of the Republic of Guinea and President of the African Union, Alpha Condé, the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, and the President of the Republic of India, Pranab Mukherjee.
The President of the Palestine, Mahmoud Abbas, the President of the Union of the Comores, Azaleh Assoman, the President of Egypt, Abdullah Fattah al-Sisi, the First Japan, Zeno Abe, the King of the Kingdom of Norway, His Majesty Harald V, the President of the Republic of Mauritania, Mohammed Al-Dun Abdelaziz, the President of the Republic of Yemen, Abdo Rabo Mansour Hadi, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ali Ilham Aliyev, the President of the Republic of Turkey, Tayyip Erdogan, the President of the People of the Chinese, Xi Jinping, the President of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mahmoud Hussein, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, the President of the Republic of Chad, His Excellency Idriss Déby Itno, the President of the Republic of Mali, Ibrahim Boubacar Keita, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, the President of the Republic of Senegal, Macky Sall, the President of the Republic of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, the President of the Republic of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, the President of Italy Republic, Sergio Mattarella, the President of the Kingdom of Spain, His Majesty Philippe VI, the President of the Republic of the Niger, Hamadou Issoufou, the President of the Republic of Indonesia, Joko Widodo, the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, the King of the Kingdom of Malaysia, His Majesty Abdul Halim Muzadi Sheikh, the President of the Kingdom of Malaysia, Najib Tun Razak, the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nursuddin Nazarbayev, His Majesty the Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei. It should be noted, moreover, that the American Secretary of State, Mr. Rex Tillerson, has, on behalf of the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, congratulating the President Gele and the people of Djibouti in the framework of message reiterating the commitment of his country to the strategic partnership with the Republic of Djibouti. And finally, the Ambassador of Djibouti in Germany, Mr. Aden Mohamed Dileita, has also sent a similar message to the President of the Republic as well as the people of Djibouti.
Into the other news of this edition, the Division General Zakaria Sheikh Ibrahim has decorated this morning the Camp Sheikh Osman, General Ismaddin of Sudan, the General of the Army Corps Ismaddin Mubarak, Chief of Staff of the Sudanese Air Force Army, has been elevated to the rank of the Commander of the Great Star of Djibouti by General Zakaria Sheikh Ibrahim. In fact, the General Ismaddin came to participate in the festivities of the 40th anniversary. It is in recognition of the Sudanese Army cooperation for the Army of Djibouti that the General Zakaria Sheikh Ibrahim has decorated General Ismaddin. After the exchange of gifts, the General of Party Ismaddin Mubarak expressed its sense of joy and gratitude to the respect of the Djiboutian Army and the Republic of Djibouti.
In a speech in this occasion, the Division General Zakaria Sheikh Ibrahim has thanked the Sudanese delegation for having honored his presence in the festivity of the 40th anniversary. He expresses his thanks and gratitude to the commandment of the Air Force General Azam al-Din Mubarak, who devoted to the 40th anniversary of the independence of the Republic of Djibouti after an invitation of military commandment of Djibouti. The Chief of General Staff has welcomed the effort General Azam al-Din Mubarak for the development for the military cooperation between the military institutions. The General Secretary has stressed the relation between Djibouti and Sudan. It is a strong cooperation and fraternal various areas, including military relations.
3 Chinese warships arrived in Djibouti this morning on June 28. It is in the framework of the Djiboutian cooperation that the 3 Chinese warships have arrived at the port of Djibouti, welcomed by the General Taha Mohammed Ali, Chief of the Defense Staff, and the Colonel Abdurrahman and Commander of the Djiboutian Navy, Admiral Shenao, Commander of the Chinese shipboard, took the honors of the Chief of the Chinese Navy. Then the great crowd of Chinese civil who came to cheer the arrival of these Chinese ships, which is the first in Djibouti. The General Tahir Mohammed Ali and the commander of the Djiboutian Navy have been invited to a brief meeting and a guided visit to the main ship of the Chinese warship. After this visit, Colonel Abdurrahman Aden and General Tahir Mohammed Ali have signed the Golden Book of the vessel to mark this cooperation between China and Djibouti.
And now moving on the region. In the region of Obok, the ceremony of the 40th anniversary took place on the two sides. The first in Obok city, a great ceremony was held on the place of independence to celebrate the 40th anniversary. It has been recognized by the prefect Hassan Dabale and the entire population of Obok. The government was represented by the Minister of Justice, Mr. Moumin Ahmed Sheikh. The second ceremony was held at the Dumera with the troops stationed at the bordering facing Eritrea. The Independence Square was full to celebrate the 40th anniversary. The population as well as elected officials are responsible for decentralization. A ceremony rich in color. The ceremony rich in color with patriotic song was in the appointment of the evening, with saw the participation of the parliamentarian.
The novelty this year for the government, which was represented not by the ministers of the region of Obok as usual, but it is the Minister of Justice, Moumin Ahmed Sheikh, who represented the government at the ceremony of the 40th anniversary. In taking the floor, he wished a good feast of the 40th anniversary to the population of Obok, which the event leaders have been at the forefront of the struggle for the independence acquired in 27 June 1977.
Yesterday morning, it was therefore all the military parade in Obok city with the word of all the elements of the army force under the order of the Lieutenant Colonel Aden Douale. The ceremony saw the participation of the regional authority, also in the presence of the Minister of Justice, Mr. Moumin Ahmed. After the parade took place, a wreath-laying ceremony in memory of the martyrs has been held.
And in Dumera, the same ceremony has grouped the army forces in Djibouti, pre-positioned at Mulhul. The ceremony was always headed by the chief of the body of Obok, Lieutenant Colonel Aden Douale, in the presence of the civilian authorities, including the sub-prefect of Korangar, Ahmed Ali, the vice president of the council, Ahmed Ali Sheikh. The ceremony was constituted by the salute to the flag in the military, as well as the recitation of the Fatiha in memory of the martyrs. The population of Korangar and Mulhul participated in the ceremony of the 40th anniversary with songs and dances.
The region of unity, Dikil, celebrated with dignity of the 40th anniversary of the accession for our country. It is our national sovereignty with an evening rich in color. Grouping all national communities of Dikil came from all communities group, cultural and musical, the armed force under the order of Colonel Idris, organized by the prefect Mr. Mohammed Sheikh, for this exceptional feast on the place of the presence of the representative of the government of Mr. Hamadou Mohamed Aramis, Minister of the Decentralization. The feast has a particular resonance for the population of the region of Dikil region, the unit by excellence of all nation community live in perfect harmony. The place of independence simple place took to celebrate the 40th anniversary festivity, which took place under the auspices of the prefect Mr. Mohammed Sheikh, in the presence of the President of the Council, Mr. Abdurrahman Yonis, with the participation of the Minister of the Decentralization, Mr. Aramis, elected parliament from the region, from many civilians, military officials, including the chief body Colonel Idris. The government was represented by the Minister of Centralization, Mr. Hamadou Mohamed Aramis, who wishes on behalf of the government and the President of the Republic the best 40th anniversary, and he had issued a strong desire to the implementation of the decentralization process initiated by the head of state for the success in order to initiate a dynamics of local development.
The parade of the 27th June in all its diversity, the celebration of the 40th anniversary of the national independence, continued the next morning in the Khil with the traditional parade of armed body under the orders of Colonel Idris. The ceremony, which took place always in the presence of the Minister of Decentralization and the troop, has presented the honors with the celebration and began with the national flag. Then the parade that took place under the marvelous look of spectators came to many, as well as a significant delegation of personalities elected representative of the parliamentarians have took part. And finally, a wreath of flower has been placed under at the memory of the martyrs.
اللهم من أحييته منا فحي على الإيمان والإسلام ومن توفيته منا فتوفيه على الإيمان والإسلام وصلى الله على خير خلقه محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتح.
The region of Arta was included and solemnly celebrated the 40th anniversary of accession of our country to its sovereignty, a culture evening rich in color. Arta, as usual, commemorative feast for the national independence was held on the evening of 26 June on the place of independence, symbolic place for the Artawis. The festivity, which took place under the auspice of the prefect of the region of Arta, Mr. Abdullahi Darar Okiye, has been marked by the participation of many personalities, amongst the Minister of Energy, Younis Ali Gedi, the member of the region, Chibril Abdullahi Migane, and Omar Waberi Malo, as well as the regional elected, the representative, without forgetting the many civilians and military officers. The Artawis has also been many of the appointment to commemorate enjoy this Salmon feast and surpassed the program of this evening, rich in color, a variety spectacle composed of musical entertainment as well as dance and folkloric dance to the glory of the national independence, interpreted in different local languages, thus reflecting the cultural diversity of the region.
The Minister of the region, Minister of Energy, Younis Ali Gedi, wished to the entire population of this region of Arta a good feast in a speech that he has delivered, and congratulated the region of Arta for the warm welcome and how they participated and enjoyed the whole evening.
The celebration of 40th anniversary of the national independence continued the following morning with the traditional parade of the army force. The commemorative ceremony began with a gunfire and a review of troops. The festivity, which took place in the presence of the prefect of the region of Arta, Abdullahi Darar Okiye, were marked by the participation of numerous personalities, amongst the Minister of Energy, Younis Ali Gedi, the Deputy of the region, Chibril Abdullahi Migane, and Omar Waberi Mala, as well as the regional elected representative, without forgetting numerous civilians and military officers. Then the actual exit of the parade began at the head of the park of the Lieutenant of the National Gendarmerie, Jama Hassan, and the astonished gaze of the numerous spectators, as well as a large delegation of personality installed by official gallery for the circumstance.
And now in the region of Ali Sabih, the celebration of the 40th anniversary took place to the accession of our country to its sovereignty, a cultural evening rich in color at the Sabih as usual. The commemoration of national independence took place on the evening of 26 June in Independence Square, a symbolic place known as all the official festivities under the auspices of the Prefect of the Al Sabih region, Mohammed Waberi Assowi, were marked by the participation of numerous personalities, including the Minister of Housing, Mohammed Ahmed, the Vice President of the National Assembly, Absi Wais, President of the Regional Council, Omar Ahmed Wais, members of the regional executive, as well as numerous civil and military officials. Al Sabih inhabitants were also numerous at the appointment to commemorate, enjoy this unprecedented solemn feast. On the program of this colorful evening, various show featuring musical entertainment as well as folk dances to the glory of national independence, performed in different local languages, reflecting the cultural diversity of Al Sabih. At midnight, the national anthem was sung under the sky, adorned with multicolored lights, sung by the crowd that rose in the patriotic mood to greet the rise of the national flag.
The Minister of Housing, Urban Planning and Environment, Mr. Musa Ahmad, was celebrating in Al Sabih and was very happy to take part of this festivity with the Asserchok, who came numerously to participate and enjoy the evening. He has forwarded his best wishes for the occasion of the 40th anniversary.
Still in the region of Al Sabih, with the 27th June parade in all its diversity, the celebration of the 40th anniversary of the national independence continued the following morning with the traditional parade of the armed forces. The ceremony that took place in front of the esplanade of the prefecture of Al Sabih began with a greeting of the national flag. The commemoration ceremony began with the taking of weapons as well as a review of the troops by Lieutenant Colonel Chief of the Corps of the Army, Abdullah Wahab bin Muhammad. The festivities under the auspices of the Prefect of Al Sabih region, Mohammed Waberi Assowi, were marked by the participation of numerous personalities, including the Minister of Housing, Mohammed Ahmed, Vice President of the National Assembly, Absi Wais, President of the Regional Council, Omar Ahmed Wais, members of the regional representative, as well as numerous civil and military officials. Then began the actual exercise of the parade, which took place under the astonished gaze of the numerous spectators, as well as a large delegation of personalities installed in the official gallery arranged for the occasion. Then the Prefect of the region, Mohammed Waberi Assowi, the Minister of the Housing, as well as Musa Mohammed Ahmed, deposited a wreath of flower at the monument of the martyrs.
As the country celebrates its 40th anniversary of independence this evening, the region of Tajora is not expected this celebration. Instead of the independence, the White City, a large-scale musical, brought together an immense crowd from all parts of the region. The Tajorians have all responded to the celebration of the 40th anniversary of the country. The evening was animated by the artists well known by the general public, such as Hussein Haile and Fifi Haroun. The ceremony was under the leader of the Prefect of the region, Abdul Malik Mohammed Benwata. The government was represented by the Minister of Employment responsible for reform and administration, Hassan Idris Amire. The evening was animated by Hassan Mohammed and several patriotic songs in the memory of the martyrs for the cause of the folkloric and traditional dance made by the young vibrate to the rhythm of independence, and a group of young people dressed all in color of our flag drew before the audience a large tea and a photo in honor of this festivity in the White City. The Sultan of Tajora, Abdul Qadir Human, and his Visa Ahmed Shehem, the Regional Council Chairman Mr. Hussein Umar, the parliamentarian of the region, and the head of the Army Corps Tajora, Colonel Ali Shehem, military, the Prefect of the region, Abdul Malik Mohammed Benwata, recall his speech in the importance of this evening that marks the means of each of us for it's the moment which allowed the country to have access to its national sovereignty. At the end of the evening, a prize was awarded to the Man of the Year of the region, a model for all the young. The young entrepreneur Hassan Mohammed was rewarded to his just for value of his one-person work, thanks to the activity generating income in kind of encouraging for young people to invest heavily in entrepreneurship in order to create more employment.
And the Minister of Employment responsible for the reform of the administration, Hassan Idris Semere, was delighted to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the independence of Tijora. The Minister congratulated the entire population of Tijora for their competence, skills, and enjoy the atmosphere.
In the morning, the region of Tijora celebrated the 40th anniversary of independence with a military parade. The military parade was demonstrated by the internal regime of the army of Tijora and acclaimed by the thousands of Tijoreans. The prefect of the region, Mr. Abdul Malik Mohammed bin Wata, led the ceremony in the presence of the Minister of Employment and Administration Reform, Mr. Hassan Idris Semere. The prefect of the minister, accompanied by the commander of internal regime of the army of Tijora, Colonel Ali Shehim, made a troop review before the military parade. The parade began with the continuing on foot and followed by the motorized regime. And for the occasion, the young people participated in this parade. A young group of people dressed all in color of our flag drew in the front of the public a big T and a 40 in honor to celebrate this festivity in the White City. The Sultan of Tijora, Abdul Qadir Hamad, and his visa, Ahmad Shehim, the President of the Regional Council, Mr. Hussein Umar, the parliamentarian and the region, and the head of the Regiment Corps of Tijora, Colonel, took part in this ceremony to celebrate the 40th anniversary of our country.
To close up this edition with in this obituary, we regret to announce you the death of the Djiboutian artist, composer of the March 4 troupe, Dizith Yaqub Yusuf, had passed away yesterday morning of a sudden illness. Dizith Yaqub Yusuf was born in 1958 at Azala in the region of Dekhil and was as well known as artist. He had realized several sketches for radio and television and was an actor in several movies. He leaves behind him a large family, of which a widow and seven children. The management of the RTD and all the staff send their sadness condolences to the family of deceased living in Djibouti, Dekhil, Nasa'ala, and all his friends of the True 4 March, and pray the good God to welcome him in his eternal paradise. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Well, this is it for tonight's news. Thanks for joining us in RTD. Have a good night.